Hey guys, my name's Matthew, this is Danielle, and today we're going to be talking about some Christmas traditions that are different in the UK than they are stateside. Here it is.
Overall, I would say that we have both found that most things, generally speaking, are kind of similar between the States and the UK. We also put up Christmas trees. We love the Christmas lights. There are a lot of Santa-themed things in stores and in homes. Obviously, gift exchanges. And the big focus being on family and getting together with a big meal and just enjoying time with family.
Yeah, we did notice that there are some things that are different though, and we've broadly categorized them into food things, drink things, and just general traditions. I'm sure there are lots of other things that we've missed around the Christmas season that are different, but these are the things that stuck out to us the most, and so here they are. The first thing that we notice is that some of the food items that get served around Christmas time and at Christmas dinner are a little bit different. And one of the ones we noticed right off the bat was something you guys call Christmas pudding. So in England, specifically, we were served Christmas pudding, man, how many times? Probably 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's like this dome-shaped cake. It reminds me a lot of fruit cake. It's a little different.
Yeah.
It reminds me of fruit cake, and it's served with custard or with ice cream. It's really good, and it's served warm, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a good dessert. Recommend it. It's dense, and it's got cranberries and raisins and those types of fruits kind of in the cake itself.
And it magically keeps for a very long time. Ours doesn't expire until 2021. It's a miracle.
Christmas miracle.
Second would be mince pies, which I know I'm an ignorant American, but when I read about mince pies in books before coming here, I did definitely picture meat. I was wrong. It is definitely fruit, and it has some really delicious spices in it. They're normally pretty small, which is kind of nice because it's your own personal-sized pie.
Nice.
And I enjoy it a lot.
Another thing that we've had in England that I would say is not particularly traditional Christmas food is lamb, which is really good. It's good to try something different and have different things at Christmas. We've heard of some other things being traditional meats around Christmas as well. Turkey is pretty traditional in the States as well as here in England or pretty much anywhere in the UK. But we've also heard of goose being, for some of the more posh families, maybe they'd have goose at Christmas time. It used to be a little more traditional. And then lamb is another one that, which is great, a great food.
Oh, definitely. Another thing we've noticed is at every Christmas dinner we've been to, there's a large variety of roast vegetables, which we love. I think that's wonderful. And I think normally we have some sort of roasted or baked veggie. Like we have some sort of vegetable, but I don't know that we have such a big variety, and I don't know that it's such a centerpiece of our meals. It probably depends on your family.
So the second kind of big category we have is drinks. And one of the things that we noticed first was that mulled wine was offered to us a lot. We love mulled wine. It's
good.
It's simple. It's just wine heated up, and there are like seasons and spices in it.
It tastes like Christmas.
It does taste like Christmas, which is interesting because we've never had it before, but yet there's a strong association there. So mulled wine is something that we really don't have very often, or maybe at all in the States.
I've never had it before moving here. One difference that we have noticed is the lack of eggnog, and we may not be going to the right places, but this is the first Christmas in maybe 10 years that I am not having eggnog.
It's my first ever, I'll have to say. Eggnog is like a staple for me. I get it as soon as it comes out in the stores. I love eggnog. And there is none here.
Yeah, we're eggnogless this Christmas.
Heard that maybe there's something similar that you mix with lemonade or something. It doesn't sound the same.
It doesn't sound particularly good, but until we've tried it, we probably shouldn't knock it.
Sure. We'll try it, but we won't like it. No, we might like it. I'm just kidding. Another one that kind of goes right along with that is apple cider, which in the UK and in England, apple cider tends to be like actual alcoholic cider, and in the States, if you said cider, you would probably be just getting like warmed up apple juice that has like season. It's actually very similar to mulled wine. The tastes are very similar. That's what I think of when I drink mulled wine, is I think of apple cider. But that's just really not been existent much here in England at all.
Yeah, not that we've found. It's always more of a hard drink instead of a soft drink like we would be used to.
Right, exactly.
I have recently been introduced to ginger beer, and I don't know if it's more common around Christmas, but it seems to be more prevalent in the stores, and I have been drinking a lot of it, and I really like it.
Yeah, ginger beer is good. It's a soft drink, but it's real spicy, like at the back of the throat, like especially the end of the drink is, it's good.
Hits you hard.
Yeah. Something we kind of noticed around drinks in general is this is a little bit like the culture overall, but we've noticed that alcohol seems to be a little bit more prevalent around Christmas time in England than it is in the U.S. That's a generalization. It depends obviously on your family and those types of things. But we found that like alcohol managed to make its way into a lot of things. Like
not just drinks.
Right, like you put it in like your ice cream that goes on your Christmas pudding, or I don't know, and the butter that goes on your mince pies. And like alcohol just seems to kind of be a part of Christmas time, which we haven't seen anyone like drinking to excess or anything like that, but it just seems to be like more prevalent.
That's prevalent at Christmas. And
yeah, that's true. I'm sure there are also people drinking to excess here too, but so again, broad generalization, it seems to be a little more common here.
Yeah. Moving out of food and drinks and into the realm of just general traditions that seem to be different. First, we have the Christmas popper cracker things.
Christmas crackers.
Christmas crackers. And they are a lot of fun. We just did a We Notice Wednesday about them.
Yep. We'll link to that right here.
And they are excellent. They have a little prize in them, and they make noise when you pull them apart, and you pull them apart together at the Christmas dinner table.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Christmas crackers are something that we just don't get in the States.
Yeah.
Another thing that we don't have in the States are something called pantos or pantomimes. Yeah. They are these...
Well, we have them, but not for Christmas.
Yeah, sorry. This is a weird like Christmas thing. No, it's not. Sorry, that was a dumb joke. They're like these family-friendly performances. Yeah, around Christmas time. There's lots of inside jokes. I'm sure our comments will get a couple of them.
I hope so.
They're fun. If you get a chance to go see a Christmas panto, then I'd say do it.
Boxing Day. I had no idea what this was before moving here. Whenever I saw it on the calendar, I literally thought it was a day dedicated to
fighting.
Yeah, to fighting.
Yeah, with like boxing gloves on.
Yeah, and I just assumed because I didn't watch that on TV that I was just missing out on some big competition.
Yeah.
That's not what it is. And my eyes have been opened, and...
It's the day after Christmas for those who aren't based in the UK. So it's called Boxing Day. And do you know, have you been told like what it's about?
I've been told a couple of different things. One explanation has to do with the servants, like going back many years, the servants, it would be like their day off and they would be given things to go take home to their families.
Yeah. I was also told like Christmas wasn't really about gifts back in the day. Mm-hmm. And really you gave gifts like the day after on Boxing Day to like servants and they would take it back to their families. You know, back before it was about gifts at all. So you had a box of something, literal box. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's really cool. I think most people have the day off on Boxing Day.
Yeah, it's a bank holiday, isn't it?
Yeah, and in the States, I would go back to work on the 26th.
So the last Christmas tradition we have is some carols that we were singing. So we actually were singing a couple carols earlier tonight and last week as well. And it's the exact same words as some carols that we have in the States, but with a different melody.
Yes.
It was crazy. One of them was A Little Town of Bethlehem, which was like a less...
Bethlehem, you mean?
Sorry, Bethlehem, which was a little bit less... I don't know. Our tune is like very slow and kind of... It almost sounds sad, and there's a little bit less sad in the UK, which was interesting. The other one was Away in a Manger, which, again, like I was surprised that they're like classic Christmas carols with totally different melodies.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting.
It was a good experience too because you go in thinking, oh, this is going to be awesome, go in strong, and then you're just out of sync with the entire singing group.
It's nice.
It was really embarrassing, in a good way.
In a good way. Well, I hope you enjoyed some of these Christmas traditions that are a little bit different than what we're used to. If you guys got anything of value from this, feel free to like and subscribe. And a big Merry Christmas from our family to yours.
And a Happy New Year.
See you guys next time.